I do believe that was the 9th Duchess who commented on your choice of attire tonight, Blue Blood. Can these people compliment anything aside from your outfit? Or are they only impressed with things that lay on the surface? What do I expect them to compliment on? Well, what about all the work you've been doing in the village lately? You have single-handedly organized and ran a soup kitchen to feed those who lost most of their crops to the summer storms. And what about the clothes and the blankets you helped the palace seamstress sew for the local children? Thanks to you, they'll stay warm for the rest of the winter. These puffed-up peacocks haven't done a day's worth of real work in all their lives. All they care about is buying the latest fashions, or gorging themselves on the fanciest foods, while the people they govern in the name of your father go hungry. I don't see why King Gaius feels obligated to surround himself, and by extension you, with these brown-nosing sheep. What's with the look, Blue Blood? Oh, did you expect me to lie and say that these fine lords and ladies are what we commoners should strive to be? Trust me, they make sure we are aware of that fact every day of our lives. Oh, no, you're different, Blue Blood. These pompous shits only help their people when they know it makes them look good to the other nobles and royalty. But you? Do you know how many times I've had to carry you home because you fell asleep reading bedtime stories to the children in the orphanage? Or helping the farmers harvest their crops? And you don't do it for recognition or to uphold your reputation. You do it because you actually give a damn. You have so much love for your people that sometimes you even forget to take care of yourself. You're not at all like these pigs who strut around in their fancy clothes, riding in their fancy carriages and showing off how much wealthier they are than the rest of us. I bet you they wouldn't know the first thing about doing a real day's work. And why should I keep my voice down? You think I care if any of these puffed up, self-centered sons of... What? You want to dance with me? Oh, I don't think so, Blue Blood. I don't dance. Besides, it would be improper for you to be seen dancing with me. Your father certainly wouldn't approve. I am neither a knight nor a lady of high social standing. Think of your reputation. You really won't let this go, will you? Very well, Blue Blood. I would be honored to dance with you. But please, forgive me when I trip over my feet and make you look bad. And you've brought us to the center. Couldn't we have danced near the wall? All makeup preserve me. What? Put my hand on your... Oh yes. Hand on your shoulder, and take your hand in my other one. Yes, of course. Oh, this was such a bad idea. You think I dance well? Thank you, Blue Blood. I suppose watching your dance lessons did teach me a thing or two. And I must admit, I am having fun. Well, I do too know what fun is. I've been told that I'm a very fun person to be around. By whom? Well, The other members of the Guard and I have quite the bond, as you can imagine. I think you'll find that there's a lot to me that you don't know, Blue Blood. Huh? Why do I call you what? Call you Blue Blood? I've called you Blue Blood for years, and it's never seemed to bother you before. Why the sudden interest? You have to understand, Blue Blood. Where I grew up, the nobility was very different from the ones here in Vardenfell. In the country where I was born, the nobles and royals thought themselves to be gods, and they expected all those of the lower classes to treat them as such. I woke up so many mornings to find friends I had known for years suddenly vanished without a trace, simply because someone in their family pissed off the wrong person. If you didn't have money, you were treated no differently than the cattle in the fields or the rats in the sewers. Life was hard enough, but what those nobles did to us common people, simply to entertain themselves, it was tyranny. Plain and simple. So I left as soon as I could. I made my way here to Vardenfell, where I was taken in by Magnus. You remember him, right? He was the former captain of the Royal Guard. Well, he gave me a home and a purpose to fight for. The nobles here aren't as bad as the ones in my home country, but they're still far from saints. It's why I call you Blue Blood. I know most people use it as an insult, and I'll admit there was some venom behind it back when I first met you. But the more I got to know you, and the more I saw how much you do for your people, well, it changed my perspective. Maybe not on nobles as a whole, but certainly on you. You're nothing like these useless peacocks. And you are certainly nothing like the nobility I endured growing up. Where did I live before? Oh, well. It was a long time ago, Blue Blood. I think it's best to leave the past in the past. Oh, it looks like your father is about to make a speech. Probably wants to thank all these lords and ladies for taking the time out of their oh-so-busy schedules to grace our halls with their presence. We thank you for attending, yada yada, special occasion... Wait, what? This ball... It's an engagement party? Did your father speak to you about taking on a new wife? I know it's been years since your mother passed away, but he never seemed that interested in remarrying before. A new treaty? A political marriage? But which country would Vardenfell gain the most from? It's already got the best farmland, the best fishing coves, the best... What? The marriage is between King Serpis of Anguis and... you?